All right, let's talk about one of the wildest and honestly most divisive projects in tech right now, Tesla's humanoid robot Optimus. You've probably seen it. It's surrounded by just an insane amount of hype, a ton of skepticism, and some pretty bold claims coming from the very top.
So, the big question is, what's the real deal here? Is Optimus actually a game-changing leap in technology, or is it just a really clever marketing ploy? Well, in this explainer, we're going to cut through all that noise and get right to the facts.
So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll look at what Optimus can actually do, right now. Then, we'll get real about its current limitations, what's holding it back. And finally, we're going to dive into what Tesla is planning to do with it, which, let me tell you, is where things get really interesting.
Okay, let's kick things off with what this robot is capable of today, based on the latest stuff Tesla has shown us. A lot of people were doubtful, but the progress they've made recently is, well, it's pretty hard to ignore.
First off, it walks, and not just kind of shuffling along. It walks with a stable balance, and, this is the important part, it's completely untethered. No wires, no safety cables. That is a huge leap from the early days. It's moving freely, and you can just see it has way more confidence.
And check this out, we're now seeing it do basic chores like folding laundry. Now, is it perfect? No, not yet. But successfully getting through a multi-step physical task like this in a normal human environment, that's a major milestone for a robot.
Its hands are also getting way more sophisticated. The latest version has these new, high-precision fingers that let it handle really delicate things, like an egg, with these surprisingly gentle and precise movements. It's pretty amazing to watch.
But here's the real magic, the most important piece of the puzzle. It learns. Optimus gets trained by literally just watching a person do something, and then it copies it. This whole process is powered by the same AI brain that's in Tesla's cars, and it's all trained on their custom supercomputer, Dojo, which is just built to crunch insane amounts of visual data.
And that really gets to the heart of it. While folding a t-shirt might seem kind of simple, the real story here is the rate of improvement. Because it's learning through AI, its development is just accelerating at this absolutely mind-boggling speed.
Okay, but now it's time for a quick reality check. Because for all that incredible progress, Optimus is definitely not ready to take over your job just yet. It's really important we understand the massive gap between that long-term vision and what it can do today.
I mean, the promise, the dream, is this flawless, super efficient worker. The reality, at least for now, is a robot that's still pretty slow and, let's be honest, kind of clumsy compared to any human. So let's break down the main hurdles they've got to clear. Speed is the obvious one, but so is adaptability. It still kind of struggles when something unexpected happens. Its control over how much force to use isn't quite there yet. And of course, battery life is a huge limitation for any kind of long-term real-world work.
Okay, so keeping all those challenges in mind, what's the actual plan here? This is where things go from a cool tech demo to something really serious. Tesla has this incredibly clear and frankly unbelievably ambitious roadmap to take Optimus from the lab to their factories and then into our homes.
And the timeline is aggressive. The plan is to have thousands of these robots working inside their own factories, doing simple repetitive jobs as early as 2025. I mean, that's right around the corner. This gives them the perfect testing ground to work out all the kinks. And then, if that all works out, they're planning to sell a version to all of us sometime between 2026 and 2027.
And the ambition here is just off the charts. Elon Musk himself has said that Optimus could become the single most valuable thing Tesla ever makes. Now, just stop and think about that for a second. He's suggesting this robot could one day be bigger than their entire massive multi-billion-dollar car business. That is a monumental claim.
You see, if Tesla actually pulls this off, the impact wouldn't just be huge for them, it would be huge for everybody. We could be looking at a true iPhone moment for robotics. A shift that just completely changes the entire game.
The potential ripple effects are just staggering. First, you'd see this massive explosion in productivity across almost every industry. But that also means, yes, some manual jobs could just disappear. And the end result? You could see the birth of a totally new physical AI economy, where AI isn't just in the cloud anymore. It's out here, in the real world, moving things and building things on a massive scale.
To really grasp the scale of this, just think back to the smartphone. Before 2007, we had flip phones that just made calls. After 2007, the iPhone kicked off a revolution that changed literally everything about how we live. Optimus could be that same kind of leap before our interaction with the physical world itself.
So let's bring it all home. Where does Optimus really stand today? Well, 3 things. 1, it's way more advanced than a lot of the critics give it credit for. 2, it is absolutely not ready for prime time yet. But 3, and this is the big one, it is undeniably on a path that could completely reshape our world.
So it all kind of boils down to this, doesn't it? The idea of a robot helper has felt like science fiction our whole lives. But given the incredible speed of improvement we're seeing here, you have to ask yourself, how long until a robot is doing your laundry? It might be a lot sooner than you think.